Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we're witnessing a significant and undeniable surge of global investment capital flowing into the United States. It's a financial tide turning in favor of the American economy. This influx of capital is actively reshaping the economic landscape, fostering growth and innovation across various sectors. We're seeing tangible changes on the ground. This isn't just a blip on the charts, a fleeting moment of economic optimism. It's a massive and resounding vote of confidence in America's long-term stability, its economic resilience, and its promising future. Foreign companies and savvy investors from around the globe are increasingly choosing the U.S. as their primary destination. They see it as the safest, most secure, and ultimately the most promising place for their money to grow and thrive. In recent years, foreign direct investment has soared to levels not seen in over a decade, marking a period of unprecedented economic engagement. We're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars, a colossal influx of capital. This money is financing everything from cutting-edge tech startups in Silicon Valley to the construction of new, state-of-the-art factories across the nation. This isn't just about abstract financial transactions. This is about building real, tangible assets on American soil. It's about creating lasting value, not just trading stocks on a screen. So, what's driving this modern-day gold rush? What's making America such an attractive destination for global capital? It's a potent mix of forward-thinking economic strategy, groundbreaking innovation, and carefully crafted smart policy. Investors are undeniably drawn by America's huge and dynamic consumer market, its world-class innovation hubs that are constantly pushing the boundaries of technology, and its strong, reliable legal protections that safeguard investments and ensure fair play. Over the course of this program, we'll break down the key sectors that are attracting this capital, providing a detailed look at where the money is flowing. We'll also examine the profound impact on jobs and communities across the country, exploring how this investment is creating opportunities and revitalizing local economies. Of course, we'll also address the potential risks that come with such a large influx of foreign money, examining the challenges and potential pitfalls that need to be carefully considered. The big question remains, what does it all mean for you, for American families, when the world bets big on America's future? We'll explore that and more tonight. In a turbulent world, the U.S. stands out as a beacon of stability. Investors crave predictability and security, and America's transparent legal system delivers. The U.S. dollar remains the world's reserve currency, shielding investments from global currency swings. When instability hits elsewhere, investors anchor their wealth in America's deep, liquid financial markets. The NYSE and NASDAQ offer unmatched access to capital and security. America's political institutions, despite their challenges, have proven resilient, creating a predictable environment for business. The sheer size and diversity of the U.S. economy provide a natural hedge against risk. Investing here isn't a bet on one sector. It's a bet on a vast, dynamic economy. Even if one industry stumbles, others thrive, offering resilience smaller economies can't match. That's why the U.S. remains a cornerstone of global investment strategy. When global investors look to the future, seeking opportunities that promise substantial returns and transformative impact, they invariably look to America's technology sector. It stands as a beacon of innovation, a powerhouse of ingenuity, and a magnet for capital. Silicon Valley is the heart, the symbolic center of this technological revolution. But innovation hubs now stretch from Austin to Boston and beyond, creating a dynamic network of technological advancement across the nation. These clusters combine top universities, the breeding grounds for groundbreaking research and future leaders, skilled talent, a diverse and driven workforce that fuels innovation, and bold venture capital, the lifeblood of startups and emerging technologies, creating a magnet for investment, drawing in funds from across the globe. In 2024, U.S. tech startups attracted more venture capital, much from abroad, a testament to the country's enduring appeal, than Europe and Asia combined, highlighting the unparalleled concentration of innovation and investment opportunity in the United States. Billions are flowing into AI, the transformative technology reshaping industries, biotech, revolutionizing healthcare, and extending human lifespans, quantum computing, promising to unlock unprecedented computational power, and clean energy, driving the transition to a sustainable future. Investors want in on the next big breakthrough, eager to capitalize on disruptive innovations, not just established giants, but also the nimble startups poised to disrupt the status quo. In AI, American companies lead the world, setting the pace for innovation and development, and foreign investors are eager to partner, invest, and set up research labs here, recognizing the unparalleled opportunities for collaboration and growth. Access to U.S. talent and research, the driving forces behind technological advancement, is now a global strategic imperative, essential for nations and corporations seeking to remain competitive in the 21st century. Innovation isn't just software, it's hardware, materials, science, and everything in between. America leads in advanced manufacturing and life sciences too, driving progress across diverse sectors. Foreign pharmaceutical and auto companies are investing in biotech hubs, recognizing the potential for synergy and innovation, and building EV plants, contributing to the growth of the electric vehicle market, drawn by U.S. talent and incentives, which foster a supportive environment for business and innovation. This broad innovation base, encompassing a wide range of industries and technologies, keeps America the top destination for high-growth capital, attracting investors seeking long-term value and transformative opportunities. The result, a tech ecosystem that shapes global industries, influencing the way we live, work, and interact with the world. America's innovation engine is open for business, ready to welcome new ideas, new investments, and new partnerships, and the world is buying in, recognizing the unparalleled potential for growth and innovation in the United States. Government policy has been key in attracting this new wave of investment. Landmark laws like the CHIPS and Science Act and the Inflation Reduction Act have unleashed billions in subsidies and tax credits. Global chip makers and clean energy firms are now building state-of-the-art facilities across the U.S. These incentives make America one of the most attractive places for green tech and advanced manufacturing. The goal: onshore critical supply chains and boost national security. Foreign investors see the long-term direction and are aligning their strategies, viewing U.S. manufacturing as a way to de-risk their own operations. America's relatively favorable corporate tax environment adds to the appeal. State and local governments sweeten the deal with tax breaks and workforce training. This multi-layered support signals to the world, America is open for business and rebuilding its industrial base. Strategic policy is directly shaping where global capital lands. American real estate remains a powerful draw for global capital. For foreign investors, U.S. property is the ultimate safe haven asset, offering appreciation, rental income, and inflation protection. Demand spans office towers, luxury condos, warehouses, and apartment complexes. The logistics sector, fueled by e-commerce, has seen a dramatic surge in foreign investment. In residential markets, foreign buyers, especially in coastal cities, can drive up prices and impact affordability. While this capital can boost rental supply, it can also skew construction toward luxury properties. The stability of U.S. property rights is a major attraction, but the influx brings both opportunities and challenges for local communities. Global capital is reshaping America's housing landscape. When a foreign company builds a factory or office in an American town, the impact is immediate: jobs. These investments create thousands of high-skilled positions, often in areas hit by industrial decline. The benefits ripple outward. Suppliers, local businesses, and public services all see a boost. New technologies and management techniques flow in, upskilling the American workforce. This knowledge transfer can make entire regions more competitive and attractive for future investment. But the impact isn't uniform. Sometimes jobs don't match local skills, or management comes from abroad. Rapid growth can strain infrastructure and housing. The ripple effect is powerful, but it requires smart local leadership. The investment boom brings benefits, but also real risks. Foreign capital in real estate can drive up housing costs, making homeownership harder for locals. National security is a concern when foreign entities buy into sensitive sectors, raising fears about intellectual property and critical infrastructure. The Committee on Foreign Investment in the U.S. reviews these deals, but balancing openness with security is a constant challenge. There's also economic volatility. Capital that flows in can flow out, potentially destabilizing markets if global conditions shift. Heavy reliance on foreign money creates vulnerabilities. Not all jobs created are stable. Foreign-owned firms may be quicker to cut U.S. jobs in a downturn. Cultural differences can cause friction with American workers and unions. Ensuring foreign investment leads to long-term, high-quality jobs requires vigilance. The double-edged sword of global capital demands careful management. What do the experts think about this significant influx of global capital? What are their perspectives on the potential impacts and long-term implications for the United States? Many economists view this capital influx as a strong endorsement of the American economy. They see it as a vote of confidence in the nation's financial prospects. This endorsement highlights America's fundamental strengths, a dynamic, innovative, and stable economic environment that continues to attract global investment. Dr. Adam Posen of the Peterson Institute emphasizes that global investors are making calculated decisions based on thorough analysis, not simply following market sentiment or fleeting trends. Financial analysts point to the powerful pull of recent U.S. policy initiatives, such as the Inflation Reduction Act and the CHIPS Act, which are designed to stimulate growth and innovation. These policies, combined with the unparalleled access to the world's largest and most liquid market, make the U.S. a highly attractive destination for global capital. This relative policy certainty and economic stability firmly positions the U.S. at the forefront of global capital allocation decisions. However, it's important to note that not all voices are entirely positive or without reservations. Concerns and potential downsides are also being raised. Housing advocates, for example, warn that the influx of global capital can potentially sever the crucial link between homes and the communities they serve, driving up prices and impacting affordability. They are urging policymakers to implement measures that ensure investment benefits are broadly shared and that local communities are not negatively impacted. Simultaneously, national security experts are urging vigilance, advocating for a balanced approach that welcomes foreign capital while carefully screening investments in critical technologies and essential infrastructure. The overarching goal is to foster sustainable economic growth while safeguarding America's vital national interests and security. The general consensus is that America's inherent strengths and economic opportunities are undeniably attracting significant global capital flows. However, it's equally clear that smart, forward-thinking policy is essential to ensure that these benefits are widely shared across society, and that potential risks are effectively managed. This delicate balancing act between attracting investment and mitigating risks is an ongoing process requiring constant evaluation and adaptation. This wave of foreign investment is set to define America's economy for years to come. It's a fundamental realignment, driven by the search for stability, innovation, and strategic advantage. Factories built today will anchor supply chains and boost resilience for decades. America's choices now will shape how this story unfolds. The challenge: foster innovation and stability, while managing downsides like housing and workforce needs. The goal is broad-based, sustainable prosperity. Geopolitically, attracting global capital strengthens America's leadership and alliances. In a world of rising competition, the ability to draw investment is a strategic asset. Ultimately, this is a bet on America's ability to innovate and lead, and the challenge is to ensure the benefits reach all Americans. The world is investing in America, now America must invest in itself.